10 billionaires, broken by their own greatness. They weren't just rich, they were symbols of power, icons of modern success. Tech gods, real estate kings, media warlords, and digital emperors. Each of them had more money than some nations, and each believed nothing could touch them. But one by one, their empires crumbled. One, the man who let AI destroy his fortune. He believed machines were better than people, more rational, more efficient. So he let an AI control his investments. At first, the results were impressive. Then came the biotech spree. The AI poured billions into ethically gray startups, one of which was caught experimenting on humans. Public outrage followed. Stocks crashed. He lost over 2 billion euros in less than a year. Now, he lives alone in Iceland, in a smart home that is ironically disconnected from the internet. 2. The desert architect of nothing. He planned to build a city of the future in the middle of the desert. Gold-plated villas, drone highways, underground climate zones. But no one came. The tech failed. Heat waves shut down the system. 16 billion euros were lost in sand and silence. His palace stands empty. He lives now in quiet exile, far from the skyline he once dreamed of. 3. The DNA prophet. He wanted to upgrade the human species. He poured his fortune into genetic labs, brain chip enhancements, mRNA tweaks. One trial subject had a seizure on camera. The video went viral. Governments stepped in. Licenses were revoked. He vanished from the public eye. They say he lives in Uruguay, under a fake name, funding underground biotech in secret. 4. The casino king of nowhere. He envisioned Africa's new gambling capital, a desert Vegas, with casinos, luxury towers, and robot dealers. But environmental destruction and corruption drove investors away. The city was never completed. 11 billion euros lost. What's left is a ghost town, patrolled only by sandstorms. 5. The media tycoon, who was replaced by himself. He wanted to be immortal. He created a deep fake of himself, a digital version to run press, give interviews, post online. But the AI glitched. It leaked private company data, made political statements, tanked markets. His board removed him. 30 years of empire collapsed in 3 weeks. Today, he lives off-grid. His face still exists, but he doesn't. 6. The space warlord. He feared aliens. No joke. He believed Earth needed private orbital defense. He built satellites with weapon capabilities and spent over 20 billion euros. NASA and the UN declared the program a threat to global security. His company was destroyed. He disappeared into the Mongolian mountains. Rumors say he built a bunker, waiting for invasion. 7. The invisible billionaire. He never showed his face. Used hundreds of proxies and shell companies. He invested in arms, dark web tech, rare minerals. When a second Panama Papers leak exposed him, the World Bank and Interpol came down hard. He lost 19 billion euros in 48 hours. No one has seen him since. Just one blurry photo from Kathmandu. 8. The influencer who burned out. He built a social empire from scratch. Fashion, music, lifestyle, then his own app. He spent millions on jets, parties, and fake followers. Then came a data breach. Users left. Brands sued. His fortune vanished into legal black holes. Now he lives in Bangkok, gaming on livestream, asking for tips. 9. The fossil baron who laughed at the future. He made billions from oil and coal, and refused to change. He mocked electric cars, mocked solar energy. Then the world moved on. Sanctions hit. Companies pulled out. From 40 billion to less than 800 million in 4 years. He now works for a startup making algae-based fuel. 10. The Island King. He bought 14 islands and declared a nation. His own flag, his own anthem, his own passports. He called himself a monarch. Then came the storm. A real one. The entire island network was devastated. International lawsuits followed. Fraud charges stuck. 35 billion euros. Gone. Today, he lives on the couches of old friends, trying to sell NFTs of his failed kingdom. Narrator. Closing. They thought they were beyond failure, above systems, above the world. They thought money made them invincible, but money never saved anyone from themselves. 10 billionaires, 10 empires, 10 warnings. If you believe you can't fall, you're already halfway down.